Viewer discretion is advised. Some topics may not be suitable for children. This is in no way to make fun of, bully, or send hate to anybody or any victim that's mentioned in these videos. Starting off, will be lighthearted. Please, do not spread hate, only love. Thank you. Hey guys, it's me, your friend, Miss Spicy X, and you are back on Spice at Night, Saturday nights. And today, we're going to go over another true story from Mujer, casos de la vida real, chapter 432. So this is episode 432 from Mujer, casos de la vida real. It doesn't say what the name of this episode is, but this episode is this one got me angry. This one made me so mad. Okay, so it starts off with this mother and daughter. The mom needs to leave her little girl named Marisela at her tia's house. And her tia has no interest of taking this little girl in. She don't care about her. She doesn't give a rat's hiney about this little girl. She cares more about the drunk, I don't know what to call him. But throughout this whole video, you're gonna have names to call this guy. He's the lowest of the low. So it's her sack of potatoes is what I'm gonna say. Is laying, just laying there, and she's like, oh, don't cry. I don't want you to disturb my man, okay? My man. And she's like, shut up. After her sister drops off her daughter and says, I gotta leave to the United States. I gotta make money for my little daughter. Please take care of her. And she's like, fine. She grabs her and she's like, shut up, girl. My man over here doesn't like your crying, and you're not gonna bother him, okay? And she's like, okay, but I miss my mama. And she's like crying and crying and crying. And then it's the next day and she's like, why won't you eat any food? And she's like, cause I miss my mama. I wanna go where she's at. And she's crying and crying. And she's like, I'm gonna go to work. You're gonna stay here with your uncle. And he's gonna take care of you. You need to leave him alone and stop crying so much. And she's crying and crying and crying. And then her uncle's like, no, you know what? I could take you to the United States so you could see your mama. And she was like, you can? And he's like, yes. No, hurry up. Go get ready. Go get your stuff packed. And we'll go see your mom. Oh, I hate this guy. I hate this man so much. He takes the little girl, right? They go on a bus together. He's over here giving her an empty promise. And of course, she's a little girl. She's like 6 or 7. And she's just a tiny little thing. She doesn't know any better. So she's going to believe him. At that age, you would believe anything. You would believe any adult that your mother trusted you to be with, right? And your tia. So he takes her with him to the bus. And what does the tia do? What does her amazing tia do? She doesn't go looking for them. She doesn't use common sense and say, you know what? This guy is not a good guy to leave this little girl with, No. She does not care about the little girl. So she's drinking her butt off. She's like, I can't believe he left me. My boo left me for a little girl. And she just throws the empty bottle. She throws it so that it doesn't even break. And then her neighbor is like knocking on her door saying, hey, your sister called. She's looking for the little girl. How is your niece doing? And she's like, I don't know. Tell her that she's gone with my man. And she's literally crying over this guy. Like, this guy's a jerk. He's disgusting. He's gross. And he does the unthinkable to this little girl. To little Maricela, he does the unthinkable. Whatever it is you're thinking, he did it. But he did not kill her, okay? She didn't die. But he did whatever you think he did. So they get into a hotel room, and let's just say that's what happened, right? She's like, no, don't do anything to me. Don't do anything to me. And he's like, look, if you do it, and he's like, he just like grabbed her, and he's like, if you don't do what I say, I'm gonna hit you, right? And they don't show it, but she's in the corner crying. It made me mad. He grabs little girl and he says, we're leaving. And he exploits her to go out in the streets, ask people for money. And she's over here asking people for money, pretending that she's poor. And I thought that she was gonna get away. I thought she was gonna be like, hey, this guy's doing XYZ and help me get away. That's what I would have done. But, you know, she stuck by it because he said, if you don't do what I say, I'm going to hit you. And she did what he said. And I hated it. I hated it. She tried running away, but it didn't help. He caught her. Poor little girl couldn't run fast enough. But it cuts to her being older after all that bad stuff happened. And she's now a maintenance woman, and she's crying in the bathroom, and her coworker said, what's going on? And she said, I just keep remembering my mom. My mom left to the United States. I can't find her still. And I was a little girl, and this guy, he essayed me, made me work on the street. And she's like, but how'd you get out? Some other person saved me, is what she said. And then she's like, oh, well, you know what? I got an idea. Let's write to Mujer, casos de la vida real. And they have it, and it shows in the United States. And we could see if we can find her. So I tried looking it up to see if she has been found and reunited with her mom. And I looked everywhere, trust me. I wanted to know so bad because Mujer had an announcement. She's like, if you know so-and-so. And I was like, that's not enough. We need a photo. We need to know what she looks like. You know, that's what I was thinking. You know, we got to know what she looks like and everything. And this was old. It says, please contact us. Please fax us. I was like, who faxes nowadays? And she's like, contact me at this number and that, this and that. And I was like, I hope somebody calls her. I hope she got reunited. But I looked at the comments. I read the comments in the comment section down below. I was like, please, somebody tell me some good news that she got to see her mom. And no, I don't know. That's a sad ending to this. Like I said in my other video, families may not be reunited. Things may not happen the way that we want them to happen. And this was an ending that left me feeling empty. Because I typed in the name on Facebook, and you better believe it, I was like, where is this lady? Using my skip tracing skills, and I was like, I'm gonna find if they were reunited or not. And I was looking and looking and looking and looking, and I could not find anything for the life of me. I couldn't find a Reddit post. I couldn't find a Google search. Nothing. Or maybe I just didn't look right enough, but I did a quick little search. I found nothing. I came to a dead end. I gave up pretty quick, but I really hope that Maricela and her mom got back together again. And I really hope that that guy who did all those things to her. Anyways, guys, what goes around comes around, and I know he paid for it one way or another. And I know this video is short. It didn't end the way that we wanted it to. And I know that some of y'all you know, I have had comments in the comment section down below. No, I'd rather you react to things. I'd rather you do this. I'd rather you do that. Well, no, this is a new segment, guys. I'm trying it out. I want y'all to be here. I'm going to be doing crime from the Philippines next. So I got some stuff for y'all. 2, I want to be talking about crimes all around the world. And then cases that are left like this. Things that leave us shattered. I'm begging you, don't leave your kids behind. Don't do it. Always stay with them. If you can help it, please don't do it. It's better if you don't. That was horrible. Anyways, guys, please like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good day.